Welcome everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood video back with another avenue. Oh geez, that's awkward, I'm getting my words tangled up again. What's worse is that I can easily go back and change what this robot is saying, but there's no time to waste. Let's take a look-see backsee at Star Wars Hunter Season 2, as we head into Season 3 and welcome our new furry, cuddly, and oh-so-dangerous little Ewok buddy, Pilbush. Now, Mr. AI Robot, that's not how we pronounce her name. Let's not forget to include that the Ewok is in fact identifying as a she, and misgendering her will have some backlash. I still got the PTSD from when Chaos came out. I'm going to start off by talking about the new Hunter Pilbush and transitioning into my Season 2 overview, so if you would like to skip ahead, timestamps in the description. Pilbush is obviously a fan of the Rebel Alliance, with some of her relatives serving at the Battle of Endor. She used her skills to construct a mobile walking death machine known as the All-Terrain Ewok Transport, which is hard for me to believe, actually seems to resemble one of those T vehicles. Me personally, I can't see the resemblance. Maybe because I've been hopped up on baking soda and Capri Sun the past 5 days, but that's beside the point. Kiwi Strawberry, in case you were wondering, best flavor by far. Alright, enough of my addictions, let's talk about her abilities. She will entail 3 main abilities with, of course, her ultimate. The mechanical leap will allow you to jump into the air, like Kobe in 09, allowing for enhanced mobility around the arena. I'm getting slingshot vibes with his dash ability, which allows you to damage other hunters in your way, while also traversing the map. I can't wait to get dunked on from the top ropes on Ewok Village from Little Guy. Throw-wisties are a throwable item, which on impact will slow down enemies and damage them in its radius, sort of like Scora's unstable cocktail ability. This will be great for control points and dynamic control. Her overload ability will allow you to consume as many shrimp at Red Lobster's all-you-can-eat shrimp special as humanely possible without taking too many bathroom breaks. Oh, I almost forgot. And also you will gain a speed boost for a duration, a pool of temporary health, a faster reload speed, and a cooldown refresh on her mechanical leap ability. Wow! Don't swallow all your food before chewing Zynga. Now that's what I call
living like Larry!
Many thanks to Red Lobster for sponsoring this video. I hope me lying about being sponsored doesn't have ramifications in the near future. Oh well. You will definitely want to spam this ability as much as you can to help keep her alive and do the most damage to other hunters. And finally, her ultimate ability will grant you to fire a single clustering explosive which knocks enemies back on detonation, as well as launching multiple smaller bombs. How cute! Pilbush will make a fun addition to the Hunters roster, and I can't wait to wreak havoc as a fur friend on the battlegrounds. Oh Graz, you know we can never replace you. Who's a good boy? You are. Let's not forget to mention the, in quotations, new map we will be getting this season, the Battle of Hoth. Now, this is a map I have never played before, but I know the OG players have had this map in rotation in the past, so I am unsure if this will be the complete same as that map or slightly different. Expect many new skins, for example, the ones shown in the trailer as well. Well, that's about it for the main news Zynga has released on their website so far. I will keep you all updated as much as I can with the season release. There has been no mention of balance changes regarding the hunters as of yet, but I imagine we should be receiving some balance changes, so we might hear from them soon. Now let's transition into my thoughts regarding Season 2 and where we are heading for Season 3. I am happy to see Zynga be more active with their community, such as putting up surveys for players to take and leave feedback on their game when you first launch hunters, and leaving more messages on their official Discord server regarding future updates. I took the time to jot down some of my critiques of the game on their survey, with one of them being, as most of you know, the Hunter Errand paywall being, well, behind a paywall, and not only for the Season 1 launch, but for Season 2 as well. I found it disheartening for all the free-to-play players unable to play him, as you had to pay just to unlock him from the paywall. Wow. Try saying that sentence 3 times fast. I found it disheartening for all free-to-play players unable to play him, as you had to pay just to unlock him from the paywall. I found it disheartening for all free-to-play players unable to play him, as you had to pay just to unlock him from the paywall. I found it disheartening for all free-to-play players unable to play him, as you had to pay just to unlock him from the paywall. I'm so good at that. My talents are located on the Fiverr listings in case any of you are interested. No defense. I'm just going to pretend Mr. Robot didn't say that last part in a Hispanic accent. I have no control over him anymore. Little buddy has a mind of his own now. I get a hunter having a paywall with a battle pass as soon as they release to entice players to buy their battle pass. But as you go into the next season, which with hunters is 2 months long, and you still have that hunter locked within a paywall, it leaves a sour taste for fans as they couldn't unlock him through grinding on the hunter's path as they did with all the other hunters. Zynga has noted that Arental will be in fact coming to the hunter's path to unlock without having to pay for him anymore. That is a step in the right direction, and I hope all the new hunters will eventually have the same treatment going forward at one point or another. I mostly played ranked this season, but some players have noted that they would like to see more events variety and rewards within those playlists. So I can't disagree with having more events and maybe even some game modes like Hutball being permanent. I'm still in shock that Hutball was a limited time mode and isn't a staple in the casual and even ranked playlists. I would imagine they would play out well. A new game mode got a playlist called Control, which is basically your team capturing a point in the middle of the arena and holding it until they reach 100%. Not a bad game mode in my opinion, but I feel us already having dynamic and power control. It doesn't add much variety to the modes as something like a trophy chase does. By the way, please Zynga, add trophy chase back to rank. That game mode is so fun. Maybe make it so that you can't hold the trophy in your spawn rooms, because let's be honest, that's where most players took the darn thing. My last topic I want to touch on regarding the gameplay, and this one mainly applies to the rank mode, but the current meta with 3 tank hunters, Sentinel, Slingshot, and Char, with your 4th obviously being your healer Skora. This is the loadout of every top ranked match once you reach Kyber 1, and even below in some cases. You have teams of 4 playing the same hunters every game with the same strategies, with their massive health pool of tanks being constantly healed by their Skora, which makes it almost unbreakable if you don't have the same hunters as them. Don't get me wrong, there are major skill gaps of these players at the top echelon compared to other players such as me, but speaking for myself, and I imagine a good portion of current players, we want to see more variety in gameplay and be able to utilize other hunters as much as we can. I am mainly a damage hunter main. If you watch my videos, I love playing Diago, Utuni, and recently Reeve, and my favorite healer is Zayna. All of these hunters are off meta and don't pair well in the matches going against the top team, even if the players' skill levels are around the same. Don't get me started on the other hunters such as Sprocket, Graz, Imara, J3DI, and basically every other hunter who would get smashed in these matchups. I imagine having a separate playlist for only solo queue or duo queue players could fix this issue, but with the current population of this game, I don't find this too feasible. I'm not asking for major buffs or to nerf the other hunters into oblivion until they're not usable anymore. But maybe as a suggestion, make it so your team can only select 2 of the same hunter types for each match. For example, you can only have a Sentinel and a Slingshot on your team, and the other hunters have to be either a healer or damage hunter. I feel this would fix this issue, because obviously damage and healer hunters are more susceptible to dying based on their health pool, which would allow your team to be more capable of breaking through their defense on, let's say, a control point. I understand that, dare I say, almost every competitive environment in other games contain a very limited amount of weapons, classes, specialists, you name it, that they will use each and every game, because they want to use the best of the best to win and will utilize every advantage they can take. All I'm asking for is a balance regarding the variety of hunters, the more casualized. And yes, that is in fact a word I didn't just make up. Learn about it. Ranked players like myself can play as during games without feeling like I'm at a major disadvantage based on the specific hunter I choose. Well, Avenue, why don't you take your part-timer booster seat wearing buttocks to the casual playlist then? Well, my good sir, many ranked players feel the same way as I do. I'm just speaking for the class here as a whole. Do you enjoy the current meta? Drop a comment below. Let me end the video here by saying I'm still having a blast on this game, and I want to put more time into playing and the videos I make this next season. I just have to carve out more time with my current job and other day-to-day activities, such as the whole baking soda sugar water thing I got going on. Please help me. By the way, this isn't a joke, it's a cry for help. Let's keep supporting each other and fellow members of the community so that we can bring more players in and keep a positive environment for everyone involved. I would love to discuss any topics that you would like to bring up. in the comments section below. Don't be shy. Subscribe and like the video if you haven't already. Have a great rest of your day as always. I found it's starting for all free-to-play players to enable play them, as you have to pay, just unlocking the table. I found it's starting for all free-to-play players to enable play them, as you have to pay, just unlocking the table. I found it's starting for all free-to-play players to enable play them, as you have to pay, just unlocking the table. No refunds.